Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. It's the crack of dawn, and we are getting into it with Miss Kim D.
Hi, guys.
It's at least 10:30 there. It's 7:30 here on a Sunday morning in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm getting a break because David's in LA. So I get to I'm still in my pajamas and my bathrobe. Going to do my errands today, but I'm
Guess
all
what?
yours right now.
I have some
Yes.
bad news for you. Next week, I'm back to the East Coast. So next week when we do this, get ready for 8:30, girl. 2 hours earlier for you.
Yeah. Just remember the week after is my fashion show. So we're going to have to do it a little bit later.
Fine. And we're
A
gonna have
little
to
bit later.
we're gonna have to switch this to Wednesdays.
Yeah. Because that's why we're doing it the day of my fashion show because my
Fine.
fashion show falls on a Wednesday.
You get one reprieve the day of your fashion show, and
Oh,
then we're
thank you,
back.
David.
You're welcome. And then we're back to 8:30 a.m. So I have to crack the whip over here. I'm sorry. One
Okay. Crack
excuse,
it.
and then 8:30, wake up, have your coffee, and let's go, girl.
Yeah.
I'm looking down at some topics that I wrote. Where do you want to start today? Do you want to start with all this Carolyn Russo stuff? Well, what's going on with Carolyn Russo, Melissa's ex-friend?
Well, the last thing she just recently wrote is that Bulldog, Melissa's boyfriend that she was crazy about while she was seeing him. That's when she met with Joe. And basically she went to him. Supposedly she wanted to get married. He's like, that's never gonna happen. And then she wound up staying with Joe. She moved right in with Joe right away. But Carolyn Russo was saying that Bulldog left Melissa for her.
That Carolyn Russo is with Bulldog.
Correct.
I
That's the
mean,
latest thing.
Carolyn really isn't trying to get on the show. It's not how it works. You
No,
can't just create drama over DMs and Finsta accounts and fan
no,
accounts and pages that are the business. It doesn't work that way.
no. But I think everyone, and we're going to even talk about another one of Melissa's friends that looks like she jumped ship. Everyone's just coming out with all their information about Melissa because the new thing is, which I said from the beginning, was that Melissa lies. And she was getting away with it. She was getting a pass. Now everyone is coming out of the woodwork because they're like, this is my time to tell my truth because no one believed me back then. Now
I mean, I
everybody's believing
guess
her.
it's like the many lies of Melissa Gorga.
Yeah.
I mean, is that what you think it is? Everyone just finally feels like, well, I can
People are
speak my
listening.
truth.
Well, they did speak their truth and nobody would listen. So now they're realizing people are finally listening. So they're saying it again. Like someone wrote a whole article on the fact that all these different businesses, the garbage business with Joe, the pizzeria, there was so many different things that Joe, and she goes, well, it's really true. He did start all these businesses. Some stuck and some didn't. Really? Which one stuck? Which one stuck? I mean, she just like then he wants a baby, she don't. Come on. I mean, even Jennifer Aiden called her out on that because you're not having no baby. Like, just stop it already.
She did call her out on that. She's like,
She called her
there's
out.
no baby. I mean,
Yeah.
there was never going to be a baby, people.
No,
I'm sorry. I
no,
mean, I
no.
forgot about the garbage business. Yeah, there was the garbage business. There was the
The restaurant.
pizzeria.
Yeah. What else are we missing? There was a whole list. There was a whole list of things that he had done and the two of them had done. Her singing career, listen, I don't think she could sing, but I like her songs, a couple of her songs. I think they're good. And so I'm not going to say thumbs down on that because, she did well and she had fun with it and she lived out her dream. But what are the other things? Oh, everyone's asking me, where's her shapewear? Like not her shapewear, her workout wear. What happened with that? And now it's coming out that she really just is a percent owner on Envy, which I think own up. That's smart. If you could use someone else's money, and this is for anyone starting a business, if you could use someone else's money and make 20% for just putting your name to it and putting some things on Facebook and Instagram, you made a great deal. That's something to be proud of. That's not something to say, oh, no, that's not true. Be proud of that. That's a smart businesswoman. You don't have to put a dime of your own money up. Why would you even deny that? They should say, first of all, she should have came out and said, listen, I am part owner. I never said I was full owner, but I am part owner. And it's none of your business where the money came or who my partner is. They don't want to know. Nobody wants to know. She wants to be, what do they call it? A silent partner. But she lies. No, I'm the sole owner. No, you're not. And you weren't, especially you weren't when Jackie owned it.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Like, people would still come into envy.
Of
And
course.
listen, I mean, she does hold these, come to, Saturday afternoon
Yes.
from 12 to 5. I'm gonna be there. People show up. They call up,
Yeah.
they want a picture
Yeah.
with the Melissa Gorga. So you could still, it's smart. Like, it's a great people for the people that own it. She lends her name. She says, I'm gonna be there from 12 to 5, get your picture with
Yeah.
Melissa, and people walk out with bags of clothes. Like,
Yeah. Who
who cares,
cares?
girl? Who cares?
Smart. It's
Why do you
smart. It
have to
was a
be the
smart.
sole owner?
Exactly. So now my friend, who lives in Ridgewood, told me yesterday she came because she's coming to the fashion show and she brought a girl that's modeling. And she said to me, I don't know how they survive. I never see anyone in the store. And I said, the day that David and I ran into Melissa and Joe at Ventana's, I asked Melissa how the store was doing. She goes, we really do mostly online. So you see, it's people watching the show that want to buy from there. The prices are a little high. She does do some buying. Someone said, oh, sweatpants for $300. In this day and age, that's not going to fly
I
unless they're
think
Louis Vuitton.
believe it or not, I have a pair of Envy sweatpants. I bought them at one of these things like 20 years ago. I'm being sarcastic with 20, but it was like 5. I think they're like 100. I think they're like
Yeah,
$99.
yeah, they're expensive. So, that's not in this day and age with the way things are. People are struggling. It's going to be a difficult situation. You walk in there and you see sweatpants for $200. You're like, I don't think I belong here.
And I'm not being mean or anything. Yeah,
No,
when it was in Montclair, before it moved to Ridgewood, there was literally never anyone in that store. I'm
that's
just
and
being
that's
honest. I'm just being honest.
and I'm not knocking envy. I'm just saying it's a tough business right now. People are buying online, there's deals. I mean, I told you, go on Neiman's website. They're giving stuff away 80%, 80% off on designers that will blow your mind. Okay. So it's hard for a small business. So be happy for what you do get. And she's fighting. I'm full owner.
Just
No,
admit it.
I mean, stop the lies and just act like, what do you care how much percentage I have? You know what I mean? Stop the lies.
Well, Carolyn Russo, I don't think she's trying to get out of the show. Now, we do have this new
Mm-mm.
development with Tracy Johnson from the previous seasons, Tiki Barber's
Yes.
wife. She says, so, right, someone is saying, like, all this nasty stuff about Melissa, and Carolyn saying she was blocked. And then Tracy is saying yes. That's all she says is yes with 1,000. Now, I read it one way. I think we're going to read this differently, but let's hear how you read this.
Well,